Can buy AR-15s, but laws that stop domestic abusers from getting guns won't happen here. Our taxes could go up $500 million, and we help fund Milwaukee private schools while our public schools go broke. And fake election investigations?
Was the election rigged? Was the election stolen?
They go on forever. That's Tim Michael's radical divisive agenda, but we don't have to take it, because it's not his Wisconsin, it's yours.
The kitchen remodel project was a major project. After checking around, we went to Featherstone, and we were so glad we did. There was electrical work, plumbing, enlarging a doorway, and of course all the cabinets, countertops, and fixtures. The minute I walked in the door at Featherstone, I knew I was in the right place. Featherstone coordinated every aspect of the project, the whole thing. They made it easy. And I can't say enough about how much we appreciated the personal attention Featherstone gave us.
Straight ahead, a Forest County man is stepping into a big role. Make that 3 big roles. We'll hear about his plans for some local organizations. Plus, a movie crew visited Florence earlier this week. We'll hear plans about an upcoming film based in the small town. And Republican politicians are divided about exceptions to the state abortion ban. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. News Watch 12 at 5 starts now.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan. The Northwoods relies on tourism, making local chamber directors very important. The area is also rural, making economic development directors very important. Over in Forest County, a longtime resident is filling both positions, plus a third position. News Watch 12's Michael Lodeholtz joined us in the studio with more. Michael?
Thanks, Dan. 3 organizations decided to combine efforts to make their county a better place recently. This was done to limit the overlap of efforts and concentrate on better serving the businesses, residents, and tourists of Forest County.
There's no task that we can't fix. We've got some great help coming on board, and we're just going to be positive about it and work through everything.
Chris Shaffer is the new Chamber Economic Development Partnership and Tourism Executive Director for Forest County. Shaffer joins Forest County after the previous director was caught embezzling roughly $62,000 throughout March and April of this year. The combination of the 3 roles is brand new for the area, and Shaffer is excited at the opportunity to bring positive change to the county.
There's a lot of beauty in this county. There's a lot of great things to do and see, and we hope everybody can come on out and have fun. In the next 14 days, we're going to have a great 4-day run here. We have the Crandon Rocks promotion, 2022 Crandon Rocks here in Crandon, Forest County. Again, that's going to start on September 1st, on Thursday, September 1st.
The celebration will have live music every day, along with a parade through downtown Crandon on Friday the 2nd.
3rd and 4th, great days of racing out at the Crandon International Raceway. And during that 4-day, 3-day run, we're going to be running free shuttles back and forth between the International Raceway and downtown Crandon and local business owners.
In his new role, Shaffer plans to reach out to every business in the county to learn more about their products, services, and highlight key team members.
I love it. Forest County, you can't spell fun without Forest County, so just absolutely love it. That's why I'm here.
Another event on the chamber calendar is their upcoming yearly raffle, and people interested should go to the county's website.
Forest County Chamber of Commerce, we have our big $10,000 raffle coming up. We sell 300 tickets every year. They're $100 a piece. Tickets are going fast.
Shaffer has brought 3 organizations under one roof and is eager to help the Northwoods succeed.
They come here for a reason. They love to get out, relax, enjoy the Northwoods, and have a lot of fun. And so I absolutely love doing this.
Executive Director Shaffer looks forward to promoting the local gems throughout Forest County and bringing the area even greater success.
Thanks, Michael. Meteorologist Conrad Supinski joins us now. Conrad, a beautiful day in the Northwoods today.
Yeah, exactly that, Dan. It was a beautiful day. Now a little bit different. We have some rain showers that are starting to income all across the region. Most of this is actually virga, which means it's showing up on the radar as some rain, but not quite reaching the ground, as most of this is actually starting to evaporate because we actually have a lot of dry air in the region. So most of these showers and thunderstorms aren't really developing right now, but there's still quite a bit of showers going on by Minnesota, and that's going to continue to push east and then into the Northwoods. The temperatures, though, another big story to talk about. Taking a look at in the west 80s and 90s. But then taking a look where that rain is, here indicated in the colors of yellow. So it is a little bit cooler where that rain is actually falling. And same thing in the Northwoods. We have some slightly below average temperatures, as our average high this time of year is supposed to be close to 77. So we're around 72 right now, and we'll continue to cool down into the 50s. Dan?
Republican gubernatorial candidate Tim Michels made an appearance at the Oneida County GOP headquarters in Minocqua this afternoon. It's part of his Unity tour after a tough primary battle against former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish. He called for all Republicans to come together this November to beat incumbent Tony Evers. Michels' running mate Roger Roth and Congressman Tom Tiffany attended the event as well. Tim Michels does not support exceptions for rape and incest when it comes to abortions. Michels' stance is at odds with many Republicans in the legislature. Michels says the current 1849 ban on abortion mirrors his own stance. The 1849 law only allows exceptions for when the mother's life is in danger. Northwoods Representative Rob Swearingen and Assembly Speaker Robin Voss both support exceptions to rape and incest for abortions, while many other Republican representatives are in lockstep with Michels. Governor Tony Evers attempted to overturn the abortion ban, but Republicans blocked it. Wisconsin is slated to receive $31 million from a settlement with drug manufacturers over their role in the opioid segments. Governor Evers wants to invest it in fentanyl test strips and new treatment facilities. The Republican-controlled Budget Committee blocked those plans this week. The State Department of Health Services received its first $6 million payment on July 29th. The rest of the money is expected to arrive by the end of the year. The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel reported that the Joint Finance Committee blocked the plan on Wednesday. The committee's co-chairpersons, Representative Mark Bourne and Senator Howard Markline, said in a statement that they want to improve the plan. They didn't elaborate further. Evers criticized Republicans for delaying the use of the funds. Governor Tony Evers signed a $4 million contract with Mosinee-based contractor American Asphalt Improvement on Highway 13 in Price County. The work will be between Taylor County Line and County A North. Work is scheduled to begin August 31st. The work will place new asphalt, place 2 culverts, adjust guardrails, and place new pavement workings. Construction is scheduled to be completed in October of 2022. The former Trump Organization chief financial officer pleaded guilty today to multiple tax fraud charges. Alan Weisselberg agreed to pay nearly $2 million and serve 5 months in jail. Weisselberg and the Trump Organization were charged in June of 2021 in what prosecutors described as an off-the-books scheme over 15 years to help top officials in the Trump Organization avoid paying taxes. A local snowmobile club was named Wisconsin's Snowmobile Club of the Year. The Mercer Area Snowgoers was the top club in the state last year, according to the Association of Wisconsin Snowmobile Clubs. The Snowgoers were chosen because of how many people are involved in the club and how involved the club is in the community. The club thanked local landowners for allowing trail access. They thanked their groomers, volunteers, and sponsors as well. In October, club members will go down to Wausau for a fall workshop convention to receive the award. An independent movie filmed in Florence, Wisconsin is preparing for its premiere next month. Salty Earth Pictures is a nonprofit production organization, and it is prepared to release its 8th movie named Stand in the Gap. It was filmed at 3 historic buildings in Florence. Director Steve Zambo recalls when he first visited Florence during pre-production.
Then about this time last year, we came up, my wife and I, and just were amazed at the beauty of the not only this house, a house across the street, a downtown events venue. These buildings really became characters in the movie.
The film focuses on an actor returning home to film a Christmas special after several years away and his reconnection to past relationships. The premiere will be on September 24th in Florence. School is coming up and administrations are facing some tough decisions for COVID guidelines. Coming up, we'll hear the rules for one local district. After Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
Stony Creek Home and Garden in Minocqua carries a great selection of stylish and extremely durable outdoor furniture. View the finest brands such as Lloyd Flanders, Hollywood, Ebel, Jensen, Seaside Casual, and Jensen Outdoor, and at competitive prices. Create the outdoor room of your dreams. Liven up your home with flowers, trees, shrubs, ceramic planters, and many more greenhouse wonders. View Stony Creek Home and Garden's unique items just south of Minocqua on Highway 51.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Saturday, August 27th, Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg presents Journey former lead vocalist Steve Augeri. Live under the stars, Steve Augeri. Doors open at 6, show starts at 8. Don't miss Steve Augeri. Exclusively at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Must be 21 or over to attend.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. Simply lock in your order on select Ford vehicles and we'll lock in your rate. Even if rates go up before your order comes in, you're protected. That's how Ford is supercharging your summer. Now place your order and lock in an annual percentage rate of 2.9% for 60 months on select Ford vehicles.
Happy Thursday and welcome back. So a pretty nice looking day out there today. Temperatures a little bit on the cooler end as our average high this time of year is supposed to be closer to 77. So we have 72 right now in Rhinelander. Lots of sunshine, just a few passing clouds. Same thing in Wausau. Temperatures slightly below average and in the lower 70s. But the main thing is that sunshine right now. We have a good amount of sunshine, just a few passing clouds ahead of all of that rain that will be moving in. We did actually have a bigger batch of showers right over here an hour and a half ago that tried to make it into the region, but we just have so much dry air, it just really killed it off. So all of that has died down, but we are not in the clear, folks. All of this right here in the upper Midwest, that low is just circulating right now towards Minnesota. All of that's going to be lingering the next couple of days. So tonight, tomorrow, and then once again Saturday, we're going to have some on and off scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. Maybe some stronger storms, especially by Saturday. We'll have to keep an eye on those. But right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be anything on the severe end. Just some stronger rain bands that are going to be moving in and more on the scattered end. So it's going to rain, it's going to stop, maybe the sun's going to peek out for a little bit, and then it's just going to keep coming and coming. More on and off rounds of showers the next couple of days, where some locations might actually get over 2 inches of rain, as indicated here by this radar here showing Merrill might get over 2 inches of rain. So this is showing in general that it is going to be a quick hitting system, but it's going to be packing a punch with that. So that means it's going to be a big rainmaker for us the next 2 days. And I mean, August has already been an above average in the precipitation territory. So it's continuing to be a little bit more of a wetter August, as we did have a pretty dry July, but those dew points are also going to be a little bit on the higher end. Still trying to fight between that comfortable and that muggy end, but it is going to be a little bit higher, which means it's going to be a bit more on the muggy end. It's going to be a little bit more sticky as that rain still lingers in the area. And then once that rain moves out by Sunday into Monday, same thing for Tuesday, we're going to be comfortable. So that's going to be the time actually to go outside and enjoy yourself. Any outdoor activities, as today, maybe not so much. I mean, temperatures still looking pretty good in the lower 70s across the state. So slightly below average, but not looking too bad. But our 7-day outlook, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, does show on and off rain Saturday and same thing on Sunday before we finally clear up by Monday and temperatures hovering near 80. Dan?
School is just around the corner while the CDC is loosening COVID guidelines. The Wabeno School District shared their COVID rules for the year today. If a Wabeno student tests positive for COVID, the kid must quarantine for 5 days or until symptoms are gone. Then when the student returns, they are asked to wear a mask for 5 days. But 2 negative tests during that time means students could stop wearing masks earlier than those 5 days. Parents will be notified if there is a positive case involving a student in the child's classroom. Close contacts do not need to quarantine. No social distancing will be happening, which the CDC gave the okay to this week. The Merrill Area School District tried to pass a budget referendum in the spring, but it failed by around 600 votes. The district will try to pass that same referendum on the November ballot. Last night, the Merrill School Board voted unanimously to place a $2.5 million referendum on the fall ballot. The referendum would keep class sizes down, keep staff salaries competitive, and perform maintenance. A Minnesota man who allegedly broke into an occupied Wisconsin home last week and locked himself in a bathroom never had a chance to come clean. He was getting ready to take a bath when authorities arrived. Chippewa Falls police responded to a report of a stranger refusing to leave a home. When they arrived, they saw he was wearing inside-out underwear and his pants were on the bathroom floor. The unbathed suspect had an odor of alcohol, police said. He's now facing felony charges. Some financial relief for truckers and farmers. The cost of diesel is down. The national average for a gallon fell to $4.99 today, according to AAA. That's an 82-cent decrease since last month, and it marks the first time diesel prices dropped below $5 since early March. Gas prices are also heading south. AAA says the average cost for a gallon is $3.93. That's the 65th consecutive day of lower prices at the pump. Wisconsin's average gas price is $3.71. Every August, Crandon welcomes hundreds of skiers and fans to Footstock National Figure 8 Barefoot Championships. 2 girls were preparing for the competition on Rhinelander's Boom Lake today. Starting on one ski, the competitors drop the ski and go barefoot. Then the boat turns in circles. The test is to see how far the skiers last within the wakes. 3-time defending women's champion Sofia Miljevic enjoys her time on the water.
I like to barefoot because I like the adrenaline that comes with it. It's fun. The falls are kind of fun sometimes.
With 2 skiers going head-to-head, the winner is whoever stays up the longest. Sophie will also be competing against her sister, who took second to her last year in the women's bracket. For more on the sisters and their prep for the tournament, tune in to Newswatch 12 at 6. Extreme heat and drought continues to affect much of the country right now. 75% of the nation's farmers are dealing with the extreme conditions, and countless communities are under water emergencies. Jay Gray has a closer look.
America is drying up. Ponds and lakes, rivers and reservoirs, communities running dangerously low on water.
It's tough to see, because like I said, I've been here since 2007, and obviously this is way lower than I've ever seen it.
The levels are low most everywhere. In the Northeast, water restrictions in 78 New Hampshire communities. July, the hottest on record in Texas since 1895 and the 5th driest ever. 34% of the Midwest is abnormally dry or experiencing drought. 70% of the West in a moderate drought, and 98% of California in a severe drought. The extreme conditions putting a strain on infrastructure.
When concrete breaks and rebar bends, that's permanent damage that definitely needs to be resolved.
Farmers and ranchers are struggling. Crops and cattle increasingly difficult to keep alive.
We're not making money. We don't know how long we can hang in there.
Shortages in markets and restaurants driving up prices. Families are paying more to try and keep cool as well, with energy grids pushed to their limits. And no real relief in sight. Jay Gray, NBC News.
Since the All-Star break, the Milwaukee Brewers have been so-so. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll see if they can fend off the red-hot Dodgers. We'll be right back.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale. And to celebrate, we're stacking the deals. Buy any sofa or sectional and get 20% off your second purchase. Get another 20% off both items. Plus, we are still offering great special financing at Slumberland Furniture.
Add privacy to your outdoor space with beautiful fencing options from Menards. Get a free estimate instantly using our Design and Buy fencing program. From privacy panels, picket fences, and more, you can design a sturdy, reliable fence that's sized exactly for you. Create, view, or modify designs you made using Google Maps on Menards.com or visit us in-store to get started. Save on your entire project with 11% off all fence panels. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
I'm Tim Michaels. I'm not a politician. I'm a businessman who helped build a great Wisconsin company and created thousands of jobs. Tony Evers, Joe Biden, they're two peas in a pod. Both career politicians in way over their head, failing the country and the state of Wisconsin. That's why I'm running. We need to have strong, proven executive leadership in Madison that can get things done and make this state as great as it can be.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
It's Slumberland's anniversary mattress sale, and we've got great deals and specials on mattresses. Like a free bedding bundle with select mattress purchases of $5.99 or more. That's 2 free pillows, a sheet set, comforter, and 2 pillowcases. Free. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
The Milwaukee Brewers haven't been great lately. They've lost 3 of the last 4. Today, they were hoping to notch a win against the Major League's top team, the LA Dodgers. Starting in the first, Andrew McCutchen rides this 94-mile-per-hour fastball to center field. Back, gone. Brewers are up 1-0 early. Now let's go to the third here. McCutchen, again, he's at the plate. He sees a breaking ball this time, and it's deja vu all over again. That center field bomb adds 2 more runs. Brewers up 3-0. And then in the 5th inning, Hunter Renfroe is going to get in on the fun. This one's a no-doubter to left center. That puts the Brewers up 5-0. They would ride out the rest of this one, winning 5-3. Milwaukee travels to Chicago to take on the Cubs at 1:20 tomorrow. The Big Ten Conference announced a new TV deal at approximately $8.5 billion. It will start next season and run through the 2029 season. The deal spans 5 networks: CBS, Fox, NBC, Big Ten, and FS1. ESPN was left out. On Saturdays, Fox will air a game at 11, CBS will air a game at 2:30, and NBC will have a game at primetime. When USC and UCLA join the Big Ten in 2024, each of the 16 Big Ten schools, including Wisconsin, will receive an average of $75 million annually from media rights. The best kind of football, in my opinion, is coming back tomorrow under the Friday night lights. High school teams, though, will be battling more than just their opponents, but the weather as well. Rhinelander football has announced their contingency plans. Their home game versus Tomahawk is scheduled to be at 7 p.m. tomorrow, but it could be moved up to 5 p.m. or worst case scenario into the Hodag Dome. The final decision about tomorrow's game will be made tonight at 7. It will be posted on the Rhinelander Hodag Athletics Activities Facebook page. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson's suspension has been lengthened by 5 games. Watson will now be suspended without pay for the first 11 games of the upcoming NFL season. The quarterback will also be fined $5 million. This follows an independent investigation into the numerous claims of sexual misconduct on Watson from massage therapists. Watson's first game back looks to be against the Houston Texans, Watson's former team. Now let's circle back to the Brewers. The Dodgers were in town yesterday, too, and one of the team's broadcasters bit off more than he could chew. Reporter David Vassy thought he could handle Bernie Brewer's slide, you know, the one that Bernie slides down every home run or win. Well, take a look at this. It didn't go too well for him, maybe a little faster than he expected. Long story short, he hurt himself and was able to return to the broadcast, though, albeit with a cast. Yeah, so Vassy ended up with 6 fractured ribs and 2 fractures in his hand. We're glad he's okay, but some people just can't handle the slide like Bernie Brewer. We'll be right back.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Is this the new phone?
Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. Big screen, big storage. I cannot remember the last time I had so many different options.
At US Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone from any brand free.
Are you actually texting one?
I don't know. I just thought I would just...
US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with four-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
I'm Mandela Barnes. People like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, they're bringing big, bold ideas to Capitol Hill.
Radical ideas funded by the taxpayers.
Free public higher education. We need an immigration system that says that no human being is illegal. We can start by making sure that immigrants have access to driver's licenses and in-state college tuition.
And guess who's going to pay for all that? Wisconsin Truth Pack is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Located in the heart of Merrill, the pizza shop has been family-owned for 3 generations. Come on in for delicious handmade pizza, cheesy breadsticks, and our new delectable chicken wings.
Whether you're looking for fast excitement or casual pleasure, Tomahawk Sports Center can fit your needs. Snow, dirt, or water, Northern Wisconsin's one-stop shop.
Coldwell Banker Action Real Estate agent Gail Abeglin values the competition, growth, caring, and responsibility that 4-H enhances in our children. Good luck, 4-H'ers.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
So a nice day out there today. Lots of sunshine, a few passing clouds, but we are not in the clear for long as more chances of showers and thunderstorms will be arriving very shortly overnight tonight. That will continue Friday and then once again Saturday. So the next couple of days, expect it to be more of an active pattern, more of a rainy type of day. Temperatures, though, a little below average as we're hovering in the lower 70s. So still nice-looking weather, slightly below average. But tomorrow, though, we're going to rebound nicely with some near-average temperatures. Rain and thunderstorms continuing all through the weekend. And then finally, by Monday, we're going to clear up with temperatures near 80 there.
Well, it looks like kind of a rainy weekend, but that's okay.
Bring the umbrellas out.
That's fair. All right, thank you.